Aloha! We're gonna do a smoothie making session right now, super friends. Thank you, everyone. A little jazzy. Welcome, welcome. Michael, hi. So, it's rainbow smoothie time. Are you ready? Are you hungry? Do you have your blender ready? Aloha, super friends. So this is my blender, Blendtec. Galactivated styled, and I just wanted to show you what we got here. So I got some of my ingredients lined up. Put in my oat milk with a little bit of water here, and now I'm gonna add some pomegranate, the red food group. Usually I add apples, but I gotta go to the store and pick up some more. And then we got the orange food group, beautiful mandarin orange. Plop that in there. And then we've got the golden beet food group for the yellow food group. And also, check this out. It's purple and golden carrot. Wow. Make a smoothie while you watch. So the great part about this blender here, the Blendtec, is I can put whole carrots in there and it'll turn it to absolute liquid. So always first, here's how you stack it. You put the liquid in first, and then the solid, and then the frozen on top. But I always do mine in two separate blends. The warm stuff, quote unquote, first, and then the frozen stuff I'll do a second blend to keep everything cold. And then usually I'll add some greens. I have some greens. Thank you for the gifts, Lauren. Thank you, Michael. You're gonna use baby carrots too. And then I'm gonna put a handful of fancy unsalted raw cashews up in there. And then here's my sunflower seed butter for the flour food group. I love this stuff. I get it from Trader Joe's. And just put a little scoop of Rudy in there. It's kind of a two-handed thing. I need a third arm. A little bit of dollop in there. The best part about sunflower seed butter is licking the spoon afterwards. Oh yeah. So far I have all your ingredients. Epic! So good. Cheers. Oh yeah. And then, I need a moment. This is really delicious. Well, if you have any other super friends you feel would be happy to make smoothies with us, please share the live with them right now, super friends, while I lick my spoon. Here's my fridge. The goddess Durga. So good. Oh my gosh. Have you tried sunflower seed butter? I like it better than peanut butter. I like it better than almond butter. I like it better than cashew butter. It's so delicious. Okay, next up. I keep this in the fridge so it stays fresh. So next up, these are my two current favorite protein powders to use. I get them at Costco. 50 superfoods in chocolate and vanilla. So I like to add a scoop of each. The brown food group. And thank you for the gifts. And then the vanilla food group. The white food group. So a scoop of each of those dudes. And then I get a bunch of different supplements like maca and beets and spirulina and wheatgrass and all these good things. And then I just put them together in one jar for easy distribution. Thank you, Michael, for sharing the live. And one-handed open. And I put chia seeds and hemp seeds and goji berries and different kinds of mushrooms like reishi and chaga and spirulina. Did I say that already? Probably. And what else? Maca and wheatgrass and moringa and just whatever supplements jump out. And then I'll just put a little splasharoo in there because this is the potent stuff. And then to sweeten all this stuff, I use dates. So these dates, the regular run-of-the-mill dates, they're not quite as sweet as the medjool dates, so you need a little bit more of these than the medjool, but I always squish them first to make sure there's no secret seeds inside, because a date seed or a cherry seed could ruin your whole smoothie. So just I give them a little squish, and when they're sticky, they are ripe, sticky and gooey. And I find that leaving them out of the fridge, they tend to ripen and become sweeter and stickier. And then when they get super ripe, then I'll put them in the fridge. But if they're hard, then I just give them a little more time, and they usually will soften up overall. So I like to put in about 12 or 13 dates, depending on how much greens I put in. So this one I don't have as much green. Like sometimes I'll put in fresh kale and red chard when I have it in stock, in season. But I just remembered I have some red butter lettuce. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there for the yummy veggie food group. Plus some shilajit. I put shilajit in my tea this morning. So look how beautiful this purple red butter lettuce is. Oh yeah, a bit of that in there. Oh, I got some pineapple in here coming. I peeled my pineapple and then froze it. Peeled it, cut it, froze it, and so then throw a chunk or two in when we're on the frozen mode of our smoothie making. Okay. There's St. J.
Hi.
He's cooking his Yomadia mix, and then we're gonna go to an MLK celebration after we eat. And a little bit of the cacao food group, thanks to Santa, gave us a mostly pure cacao bar. Thank you, Santa. Ho, ho, ho. And then supplements. So this is one of my magical secret ingredients. This is colloidal gold. So I like to put a tiniest little itsy bitsy teensy drop into my smoothie every day for the gold food group. And then we put frankincense in. Oop, that was a lot of gold. Big splash today. Frankincense in our face serum and myrrh in our toothpaste. So gold, frankincense, and myrrh every day, super friends. It's the fairy way. All right, and then if you have any extra supplements, anything else you want to use. Oh yeah, St. J, will you please pass the olive oil and the cinnamon? I like to put a splash of olive oil in for a healthy, shiny coat. And a little splash with cinnamon, spice, and everything nice. So sometimes I'll add some aloe vera from the garden.
It's a Galactivated.
Did you put any kale in? Well, I'm out of kale right now. We ate it all. But my favorite is that purple kale, purple and green. And you just strip off grab on the greens and pull on the spine and strip the spine out and just put the greens inside. And with enough dates, it tastes delicious. So I'm gonna put the lid on and scooch it underneath the little lip here, and then push the Whole Foods button right there, and then we'll go on a walk because it gets kind of loud. Give that a minute and step out. I'm gonna give that a minute and step out. Here's my crystal altar that I set up underneath the full moon so they could all be charged. But it just feels so good out here. I'm just really enjoying them all being together like this. The whole crystal family, look at that, the Sri Yantra, Golden Ganesha, for all the good vibes to amplify and blast out to our city. Oh. So I'm so glad that everybody's here. There was one point during yoga today where my phone shut off and I thought, oh no, there goes TikTok. But it wasn't true, you're still here, so yay. Okay, now that the first blend has happened, now comes the frozen food groups. We got the rest of the goodies. So, I'm gonna add some cherries. So I get these organic sweet cherries from Costco and then I cut them in half, because once in a while there's a seed in there and seeds are no fun in smoothies. So let's just have that as my security blanket. And then we got acai packs. I always cut these in half and put in a half of acai packet per smoothie. And get that purple food group up in there. And then Costco also has dragon fruit mixed with passion fruit and mango. So we'll put the pink and orange and yellow food group in there. Beautiful pink that is. Our future bodies are rosy, filled with nutrients. Oh, make sure you take that pan out of there, my love. Oh, watch, don't touch it, that's hot. And then, okay, bananas. We take bananas and let them ripen and turn grody brown, and then peel them and freeze them. And then they just turn into pure candy. So, yeah, yummy. Thanks, Saint J. And then we'll put in, here's my pineapple that I've cut and frozen. So we'll put a little bit of pineapple goodness in there. Just a chunk or two. Because I find pineapple's really strong tasting. It's very potent, so I like to put a little bit at a time. And then we have strawberries. So I'll put a couple strawberries up in there. And then the blue food group, blueberries. And we'll give that a little blend, and then it's gonna be so good. Oh, I just stuck my hand right in the bag. A fistful of blueberries there. Oh yeah. All right, thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. It's me. Thank you. We drink these pretty much every day, and they're just so good. And then I make a whole pitcher's worth. I make enough for us to have later, like when I start getting hungry around 5 or 6, and I just want a little something, but not a lot of something. Then I'll have some more smoothie, or throw some cereal in it, or put some yogurt on it, or something like that. And then you can add any extra, anything you want to throw in there. Just sometimes add extra little supplements of this and that and whatnot. Then we're gonna put the lid on and clean up any messes and take it for another blend ride. So, thing with these lids, you gotta make sure they're on super tight. And a little mess, so we clean that up right when it happens. Tuck that dude under, and then now I'm gonna push the smoothie button. Oh, but I almost forgot the ice. I have these wonderful little ice cubes here that are star shaped. So I like to imagine that when I put these in the smoothies, it turns our water into little stars. And the trick with these little ice cube units I've found is to, when you pull it out of the freezer, add a little bit of water on top, and then it defrosts them just enough so that you can pop them out really easily. And Blendtec has a little hole in the top, so you can just put them all through the hole. And then you get the star food group. Put the little lid on. Bloop. Tuck the dude under. Push the smoothie button. And then it just stops on its own, so we'll go outside. And then St. J gets to be in there with all so that's it, rainbow smoothie time. We move it, move it. Oh, now move it, move it. So love to all of you, TikTok fam, TikTok marathons. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad that you're here. Kristar Galactica, your fairy god sis. Remember, eat healthy, take care of your body, bless everything that you eat, put your intentions, all positive intentions into everything. This food's gonna make us healthy, it's gonna make us happy, give us a positive mindset, make us strong, make us thrive, make us live forever, healthy and vital and happy, and galactivated smoothies. Okay, so now it's time for the taste test. And I'm gonna put my frozen stuff away too. Put it all away into the pizza. Look, I got a mouse in there for harmony later. Snake food. Okay, you ready for a cheers with us? Oh, and then this. I like to use these big smoothie jugs next to my Jesus and angel cups. Of truth. One for St. J. One for myself. Turn off the blender on the back side.
It's a galactivation.
Let you go to sleep. And then I always rinse off the lid before putting it back on to make sure that it stays clean and easy to clean. Back in the fridge. Here you go, St. J.
Thank you, thank you.
I love you so much.
Love you too.
This is gonna be the best smoothie ever.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is enlightened food. Cheers. Oh, that's so good. And I'm gonna go outside because I love to eat outside. Oh, that's so good. Outside because I love to eat outside in nature. Shine, it's so delicious. So cheers, everyone. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Are you having yours, Michael?
It's a galactivation.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. I love you so much. So we're getting ready. We're going to go to a parade. Well, I mean, what does that say? Yep. Cheers. Yay. Smoothie. Rainbow smoothies. Galactivated smoothies. There's a Martin Luther King festival happening. So as soon as we finish, we're going to bounce on over there. Hopefully catch the tail end of it. And then we found out there's a reggae show tonight in Long Beach. So after our live stream, hopefully maybe we'll stream a little early so we can go over there and share some reggae dub music with you. One of our neighbors, Raz, is a musician. He sang with Sublime for a while, and he's got a band that's playing. I think we'll find out what they are. Might be Dub All Stars, but we'll see what happens. And it's gonna be super fun. So love you all so much. Have the best day ever, and I'm gonna have some yamadilla with St. J. All kinds of veggies and cheese and tortillas and beans and deliciousness. Ooh. All right. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, Jenna. Michael, nice. Maybe you'll inspire a new reggae song. Yeah, we're doing that Long Beach song, so hopefully we'll gather some community to be on that song with us. Sing about how much we love Long Beach. Oh, thank you so much for the roses. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Jenny. Cheers. Oh, so good. All right, super friends, I'm gonna sign off so I don't drink in your face anymore. Have the best day ever. And I'll see you in a little bit. TikTok marathon. Ciao.